All right, welcome in everybody. Hope everybody's, what's the day? Monday has gone really well. We're here with the Chosen and their Monday night scrimmage for tonight. Winner takes all. The prize is $50 to the winning team, and there's also a giveaway if you head over to their Instagram and follow their Instagram and comment on their post for your chance to enter for a drawing. I'm not sure what that is, but I will get some details on that. And we're starting out match number 1, and it is gonna be in Erangel. We're coming out of Georgia Pool all the way down to Novorotnoye. We've got Razak School Pachinki. Of course, we've got Georgia Pool in this flight path. We've got the military base as well. We got Yaznaya Polyana that is out there just a little ways, but very doable for these teams to get down, loot up, suit up, and prepare for the fights to come. All right, our teams are out. We've got quite a few teams. It looks like we got almost a 50-50 split here for our teams that are both. We've got a couple teams in the Gatka area. We've got a team in Georgia Pool. And looks like we're going to have 2 teams in Novorotnoye. No teams actually went out to Yaznaya Polyana, but might see some teams kind of rotate out in that direction. And we're going to be jumping right here, right on top of Team 21. And then they've got a member down and out already. So Team 21, SkyWelt Esports. All right, Team 9 with an elimination there. So they've got 1 elimination on the board for the team. And then Team 9 is going to be TacoLovers. Headed right over in Gatka, where we just missed a fight, trying to get there as fast as we could. And Team 22, Team Entity, down and out and straight back to the lobby that they went. So 4 MV on the board with 4 eliminations already. They did lose a member in that fight, so they're going to be moving forward as a team of 3. All right, our teams are scattered out really well. So we may take maybe a little bit here before we actually see some more action, but we'll hop in with Team 13. Rain Galaxy. And they are in the military base, looting and suiting up. Headed into Georgia Pool. We're actually so Team 4 Bullet Club is in North Georgia Pool. So they were able definitely be able to loot that area and then kind of move over into the crates. We'll see what their plan is. And it looks like these teams, since they are scattered out, they're going to be taking their time, absolutely being able to get the stuff that they need. Team 8 ripped. They're moving into the quarry area, so they may even move down as far as, could move all the way down into Primorsk. Or Team 16, Nexus Alliance is down there. And it looks like that's what they did. It looks like it definitely ripped is definitely moving in really quickly. So Team 16 may be in trouble. We'll see how this goes. We're going to watch these two teams. Pasa down and out. So ripped now down to just a team of 3. Let's head over to Pachinki really quickly, where there's a fight going on right now with it. Team 9, TacoLovers. They got 3 eliminations. Did they just send another team back to the lobby? No, they didn't, but very close. So SkyWelt Esports, last man still stands. XLR8. All right, we're going to jump right back into Primorsk there with both of our teams. Team 16 and Team 8, I believe, is ripped. Yes, Team 8 ripped. It is down in Primorsk. And they are being a team of 3 here, so see how they can hold up to this full squad. And the zone closing in, so we've got about 35 seconds left before this zone is gonna swap. We'll be keeping an eye on those two teams that are still sitting inside of Primorsk. We've got shots fired. And with Alpha 4. Ooh, nicely done. That TBes, very brutal, up close and personal. So Alpha 4 in that fight, they did lose a member, but they did gain 3 eliminations. And Team 10, the Chosen, right back to the lobby. Our zone closed in. Kind of the center of the map here, still with Pachinki in play here for these teams. All right, we've got Team 13. Let's head right over to them. Team 13 is going to be, I believe, going to be another rain. Oh, Team 13 is going to be Rain Galaxy. There are 2 Rain teams, though, that are playing in here tonight. Rain Galaxy in trouble. 2 of their members are down. Can they hold them? All right, Taco Bell is down. TacoLovers may be in trouble. Get y'all back there in this action as quick as we can. We're going to head right back over to where we're at. That was with Rain Galaxy. So Rain with 2 members down. And a member that has been eliminated, Rain Galaxy, down and out. TacoLovers come out on top there. They're now up to 7 eliminations. All right, we still got a few teams that are outside the zone. Don't think we have very many that are actually inside or out in the blue zone, but wait, we do have one. We have 1 team that is out inside the blue zone. That is going to be Team 17, Velocity. They're out there in that blue zone. Currently 0 eliminations, but they have plenty of time. They've got 15 teams that are remaining. Headed over into Team 11, Arabic Boys, right in there with Team 6. All right, Team 6 is going to be ripped. So we got another team here that's going to be ripped, and Team 6 is Rest in Peace. And the other one is going to be Rest in Peace Academy, which was Team 8. So we got 2 teams in here as well for ripped. And they are up to 5 eliminations. Looks like they may have a team member that may be disconnected. Hopefully that they did come back. So they're going to be sitting as a full squad, heading over into with Team 18 here. Team 18, Boss Esports. And they're going to get that revive very nicely. They're going to be sitting as a full squad still. All right, our teams are rotating around as that zone is going to be closing in here very quickly. All right, Bullet Club, Team 4 with 1 elimination on the board. Headed right in back with Arabic Boys here as they are taking on Team 3. This is going to be the other Rain. And they're going to get this revive. This is going to be keeping a Rain here as a full squad. And the rest of Rain coming in. Alright, Bama boys. Ooh, almost got taken down, but is going to get a revive instead. Alright, coming around the corner there, gets taken out. Alright, looks like Rain is definitely going to get out of there. Arabic boys was still with 7 eliminations. And Rain definitely getting out of that area before they lose any more members of the team. They're going to be moving forward as a duo. All right, 420 staying back from Rain. Tries to get a few hits there. Nice drop and a third, but then quickly gets taken out. So Arabic boys now up to 9 eliminations. All right, looks like a Sacred kind of moving in here with, right on top of Team 17. Can they gets a drop? Very nice. Looks like they're gonna get 2. Oh, the rest of Team 17 rolling in really quickly gets the drops. And I believe they did get that elimination though. They did. Team 17 with 4 eliminations up on the board. So Velocity gonna be moving forward with a team of 3 once they get this revive up. Team of 19 gonna be at 1 man still stands. Luxury with Team 19. Fearless 4, last one that's gonna still be standing. All right, we have 12 teams that are remaining, and our zone is closed in. Not a lot of buildings for these teams to actually be set in now, so this is gonna be kind of a wide open area. Let's jump in with the Team of 7 Thunder Beasts as they are waiting patiently here. They do have the zone, and they are a team of 3 right now. Off of the distance, you can see 4 sexy frogs that are over there, and they are just on the other side in the other group of buildings. TacoLovers are moving in as well, trying to find some sort of real estate, being just a duo team with 10 eliminations. All right, Tuesday getting some shots in. right, Velocity kind of closing in just a little bit. So Velocity takes the zone, barely takes the zone. TacoLovers and ThunderBeast are in the zone. We're down to 9 teams that are remaining. And majority of our teams are outside the blue zone, outside the zone. Alpha 4 just lost a member. Let's go jump with the Alpha 4 here. See what Team 14. All right, McLaren, last man, still stands for Alpha 4 and is inching their way in to onto Team 16. NEXUS. Grenades are going out, trying to get those grenades in place. Beautiful grenade, well placed. It did get some damage there, but is quickly taken out. So NEXUS up to 5 eliminations, and they are a duo team as well now. All right, TacoLovers, the duo is making some way here. They did get an elimination. They do have the other member down. Wednesday is down. Oh, can Tuesday stay alive? We definitely got tagged a few good times there. I don't know. Can Tuesday get to Wednesday? And a Wednesday is down and out. So Tuesday is going to be the last one still standing for TacoLovers. Arabic boys are making their way into zone with it just 7 teams that are remaining. This zone is very tiny, so we're going to start seeing a lot of quick action here for these teams. Arabic boys are now up to 11 eliminations as zone is closing in once again. And it is gonna be Team 7, the Beasts, that are taking the zone. Bama boys trying to get that revive, but they are pinned down from all sorts of angles, heading right at the Team of 12 here. Looks like a Team of 12 has been eliminated. They are down and out for MV with 13 eliminations, and they are sitting as a duo. As soon as they can get this revive and stay safe, which they did, all right, they're going to be moving forward as a duo now. All right, we have 5 teams that are remaining. The Beast with a team of 3, Arabic boys with a team of 3, and Velocity a team of 3. For MV, gonna be a duo. And a TacoLovers, the last one, still stands. Tuesday putting some fire down, trying to get some of the eliminations, but out there in the open did get tagged, and down and out they go. 4 teams remain. Alright, doing some work here. Is it pinned down upstairs? Arabic boys are down and out. We are now 3 teams remaining. Velocity with the majority of the team members that are still remaining. They could quickly be dropped here. Looks like they're going to be possibly moving forward as a duo here. SKBot down. It's going to be a very tricky revive, so it looks like they're going to be moving forward as a duo. So this is going to be a 2v2 with 3 teams that are remaining. Oh, Exxon may be coming in with a revive. It does get out to the revive, out there to SKBot just in time. So they're going to be staying. As soon as the revive gets done, they're going to be staying as a team of 3 moving in. All right, this is it. This is a 3v2 for MV against the Velocity. Who's it going to be? All right, McKay rolling in with a grenade. It does get 2 of the members down. Velocity is in trouble. Exxon, last one still stands. Can he hold it? And he does. Nicely clutched there by Exxon, giving Velocity that chicken dinner for match number 1. For MV coming in second. The Beast coming in third. Arabic boys coming in fourth. TacoLovers coming in fifth. For Sexy Frogs coming in 6th. NEXUS coming in 7th. Alpha 4 coming in 8th. SkyWelt coming in 9th. Bullet Club coming in 10th. Boss Esports coming in 11th. Fearless 4 coming in 12th. Sacred coming in 13th. Rain coming in 14th. Rain Galaxy coming in 15th. A Ripped coming in, let's see, that's going to be team. Well, one of the teams for Ripped coming in 14th, Rain coming in 15th. Rain Galaxy, I believe, is coming in 16th. The other team for Ripped coming in 17th. Chosen coming in 18th. URZA coming in 19th. And Entity coming in 20th. All right, hang tight. We'll get you into match number 2 here as quickly as we can. All right, match number 2. We're going to be here in Myanmar. Now, Myanmar, we can get y'all back here into that action. Back there, Myanmar is going to be one of the larger land maps. So this is going to be a place for snipers. So teams are going to have to pay attention to which, not just out there kind of that 150, but out there a little bit farther, kind of that 250, 300 meters away, because you could be sniped and never know where that bullet is coming from until it is too late. And there's a lot of high places as well for these teams to get up on top of and actually oversee quite a bit. And our flight path is going to be coming out of the north all the way down to the island down there. So we've got some good places. We've got Picado, we've got Power Grid, we've got Hacienda San Martin area, we've got El Pozo that's out there just a little ways, but very doable. But we also have Los Leonos that is directly in this flight path as well. So we might see some teams actually jump over into Los Leonos. We got Cruz de Vel. We might see some teams kind of go out to the Cruz de Vel. Might see some teams push out even a little farther if they jump down and grab a vehicle and go out to the Campo Militar. But it looks like a lot of our teams are kind of going to that east side of the map where all of that good loot is going to be. All right, we've got teams that are still jumping out as the plane is progressing to the end of this flight path. We got M4MV. Looks like they may be jumping out very well. Could be going to El Pozo along with Bullet Club as well. Maybe Fearless 4 headed out to El Pozo. All right, we've got quite a few teams in the Hacienda San Martin. We're going to jump right in with the team 22 where a fight is taking place. Team 22 is going to be Team Entity, and Team Entity once again down and out for the second match. Very quickly have been eliminated. All right, we've got just 18 teams remaining, and now with this, again, with this map being as large as it is, we could very well see kind of teams kind of take their time, grab the stuff that they need, take on fights when they do come. And then our very first zone is going to kind of be that center north area, still with Hacienda, San Martin, Power Grid, Graveyard, Truck Stop, some of these good places that are still inside zone for these teams to be able to loot and grab exactly what they need. All of that level 3. Let's head over with Nexus Team 16. And they are over here looting up with Arabic boys. So they've got to be extremely careful. They might be able to grab the stuff that they need and kind of slide right out of the area. All right, Team 18. Boss Esports, they got one elimination up there on the board for the team, and it looks like it is going to be Team 3. This is going to be Rain. And they have already lost that member, so they're going to be moving forward as a team of 3. Unless Boss Esports pushes up there right on top of them, could very well quickly eliminate Rain here. All right, 2 members of it definitely pushed up there, so we'll see how this goes. It's kind of a 2v2 right now. All right, Ronnie with a shotgun in hand, trying to get some shots here. Nice shot, does get a drop there. Rain now up to just a team, a duo team. Can they hold it here as they are going up against the full squad? Let's see. Good grenade. It doesn't get placed where it needs to, but it does buy a little bit of time. Capybara's moving in with the Uzi in hand and ready to go. Gets dropped. Alright, Risey just been dropped and is down and out. Only one member of Rain still stands for this team. Ronnie with that shotgun gets dropped. Alright, Rain. And they're up to one elimination. Looks like they're trying to get out of the area, but needs to possibly go back. Because they were definitely down two of their members, so very easily could have been a 1v1. Alright, moving right over into Team 13. This is going to be Rain Galaxy. They are up to 4 eliminations, and I believe they took out Team 20. Which would be a Sacred. Team 20 down and out. They're going to be our second team down out tonight for match 2. Headed into El Pozo with a Fearless 4 as a duo, and they are taking on, and it looks like Fearless 4 down and out. So Team 4 there picked up 3 eliminations, lost a member, but they got Team 5 that's going to be 4MV coming in. Klaus is down. Can they get Klaus up? At least get him up so they can stay a full squad. Going for that revive. Let's go check out 4 Sexy Frogs. They have 2 eliminations. They are still sitting in that San Martin Hacienda area. Just below them is going to be Team 21 SkyWelt, with started this match with being just a team of 3, is now quickly down to just a solo. Let's see how well Tryout can hold their own. All right, Tryout isn't going to get out of that area. You're still watching those 2 teams in Cruz de Ville. You got a user that is kind of moving into that area. Could very well see 3 teams inside of Cruz de Ville. All right, Rain now in the area with the Boss Esports. All right, Boss Baby definitely getting some shots in. Nothing really connected there, and Rain lives to see another day as they are last one getting out of the area, so they can keep the team alive. Arabic boys with 1 elimination, still sitting as a full squad. As NEXUS is holding it down. Alright, God Kid comes off the roof. Arabic boys have lost another one of their players, or at least lost one, so they're going to be a team of 3 here. And the NEXUS, down and out they go to Arabic boys, putting them up to a total of 3 eliminations and sitting as a team of 3 still. And it looks like a NEXUS team 16 may be the last one. I thought they were down and out, but they still got 1 member that is still alive. All right, Hacienda and San Martin still in the zone for these teams to be able to get in, loot up, and finish suiting up. All right, URZA rolling in. Zeus, kind of the first one on site here of the church. And a Cruz DeVille trying to oversee and spot any sort of movement for the rest of the team does kind of move in. All right, we've got about a little over 2 minutes before the zone reshifts and starts closing in, forcing the remaining teams inside the very next zone. Boss Esports out there in that blue zone, kind of playing the zone. Hopefully they have enough meds to be able to get them into the zone. All right, Rain Galaxy as well out there in the blue zone. All right, while these teams are kind of rotating around, all right, so at the top of the screen, that is the Instagram for a Chosen. So head over to, for their giveaway, head over to their Instagram, follow their Instagram, take a screenshot, post it in the giveaway inside their Discord for your chance to go to enter for a $10 prize. And if you want an extra entry, you can like and subscribe to the channel. All right, our teams are starting to rotate in, but we're gonna hop right in with the Beast here. They are kind of in the center as two teams are starting to show up on both sides. So it is gonna be Alpha 4, and just on the south side is it's gonna be Alpha 4, and then you got TacoLovers that is coming in as well. So the Beast are in trouble. They are pinched just a little bit between some teams. They have 0 eliminations and are sitting as a duo. Shots have been fired. Faith, maybe. Can Faith escape from the area? So Alpha 4 just kind of going through. They are sitting as a full squad, looting the rest of the remaining area here with a 1 elimination. All right, TacoLovers moving out of the area. So this is going to allow the Beast, Team the Beast, to be able to kind of rotate out of there. Rain Galaxy very dangerously close to Team 8, which is going to be Ripped. Let's get the actual team. So this is going to be Ripped Academy. Alright, they've got a drop down on Rip. Can they get another drop? They did get another drop, so Ripped is in trouble. Looks like they may be down to just a solo, but they do have a duo, so they've got 2 members that are still standing. Fake is in trouble, is completely surrounded. It may be, oh, Fake goes down and out. So Team 8 Ripped Academy, last one is gonna be Ishma. It looks like they're gonna be getting out of the area. Hopefully they can get out of there without being shot. They did take some damage and is out very safely there. Capybaras is down. So after this revive, it's going to be Boss Esports back up to a team of 3. Ooh, a mine coming in with Rain Galaxy. Another member of Rain pushing in really quickly. Boss Baby is down. And Brutal may be the last one that's going to still be standing, because trying to get to a Capybara is going to be a very challenging. Klutz coming in with from Rain. GG's, nicely done. Could not get away. But Rain Galaxy now up to 10 eliminations and still sitting as a full squad. Let's jump with Zeus. Zeus is surrounded here. Ooh, Zeus gets a tag from long range. It looks like he's gonna be able to get out of there just in time. We have 14 teams that are remaining in this little bitty circle. Got a lot of teams that we're going to see a lot of quick fights. And a lot of these teams are going to be dropping really quickly. All right, teams are starting to rotate in with our 14. They're trying to find some real estate where they can oversee a whole bunch of the area that is remaining. Let's drop in with Alpha 4. And it looks like they do have a good little area. They do have a small compound, so that is going to give them some cover here just off of the distance. You can see at Taco Tuesday. All right, Alpha 4's attention is on. Going to be on Team 8 Ripped here. All right, Velocity's inside Hacienda. Taco Wednesday down and out. So TacoLovers are going to be a duo with 6 eliminations. TacoLovers now down to Taco Thursday. So they are down to just one team member alive. TacoLovers may be eliminated here. Let's see how well Taco Thursday can hold their own. Nicely done by Taco Thursday. Definitely got that elimination there. On Team 6. Eleven teams are remain, and our zone is just got a little bit smaller. All right, our teams are trying to find a place to go. Rain Galaxy with 11 eliminations. They've been picking up some eliminations. And they are a duo, and they did take zone. And now they have the only hilltop that is right here. So they're going to oversee quite a bit of going on. Tryout in trouble, prepping and holding that grenade, ready to throw it. Oh! I don't know if that was if that grenade bounced back and blew him up, or if that was a grenade from behind. All right, Rain and Galaxy still has this zone. Bullet Club, Team 4 with a solo. Ripped Academy, Team 8 a solo. TacoLovers a solo. For Sexy Frogs, a full squad. Rain and Galaxy, Team 13, sitting as a duo. Alpha 4 sitting as a full squad. URZA, Team of 3, and Team 17, Velocity, as well as being a team of 3. Got a lot of good remaining teams that are still here. Seven teams are remaining in our zone. Has gotten a little bit smaller. It's about to be absolutely hectic here for match 2 as we are closing in to the end. Velocity getting that revive, so they're going to be staying as a team of 3. Alright, URZA with 4 eliminations and is up on their feet as a team of 3. Vortex gets dropped and is down and out. Zeus down and out. Four teams remain in Bullet Club with just 1 member. Alright, 4 Sexy Frogs coming in contact with Alpha 4. XC3 is down. All right, we got 4 teams that remain. Now down to 3. And Alpha 4, the only team that is still sitting as a full squad. Alright, is going for that revive, so this is going to keep Rain as being a duo team here. Alpha 4. Looks like Alpha 4 is going to be down and out, and we've got 2 teams remain. This is going to be a 3v2. A beautiful grenade. And Flux is going to be revived. Master Smile coming in with a shotgun. Ooh, a nice drop. This is going to be a 1v1. Can he do it? Nicely done. Was able to get that. So 4 sexy frogs coming in first. Rain coming in second. Alpha 4 coming in third. Bullet Club coming in fourth. Velocity coming in 5th. User coming in 6th. Rift coming in 7th. TacoLovers coming in 8th. The Beast coming in 9th. SkyWelt coming in 10th. Nazara NEXUS coming in 11th. Arabic Boys coming in 12th. Rift, the other team, coming in 13th. Rain coming in 14th. Boss Esports coming in 15th. 4MB coming in 16th. Fearless 4 coming in 17th. And there is 18 through 19. Get y'all here and momentarily into match number 3. Y'all hang tight. All right, match number 3. Gonna get y'all back there. So match number 3 is gonna be here in Rondo. Now, Rondo is a very new map to everybody. So what makes this map very unique is there's revive towers all over the map, and it is another wide open, and is also another one of the larger land maps. So again, these teams are going to have to pay attention to what's out there just a little bit farther. But if you get down to one member of your team that is still alive, they can go over to one of these recall towers and bring back your other 3 members. So then you get back up to a full squad. So we're definitely going to see a lot of these teams with high kill points. And our flight path is going to come out of the Jaden City all the way up to Phong Ton. So a lot of good small places for these teams to jump down, loot up, suit up, and grab what they need. Might see a couple teams kind of go out to the test track there. They can jump down and grab a vehicle, maybe move out in that direction, maybe out to the stadium. Another good place for this map with a lot of good loot. And our teams are jumping out there. Might actually see some teams jump right on top of each other. Looks like we've got Yana Gu. We've got a couple teams headed in that area. Looks like we've got Team of 15 and URZA there. We've got Fearless 4 moving in. We've got Entity. We've got a member of Entity that is flying in. Rain and Galaxy is in the area as well. Fearless 4 with a member already been dropped. Alright, B with Rain, they're moving right on in. Fearless 4 maybe down and out. Not quite. They are sitting now, still sitting as a duo. Like I said, with this being having a revive tower, they can definitely hear if they can get to that revive tower. They can bring back the entire 2 team members that have been eliminated. All right, Hawa, last one still stands, going for a revive tower. Is it definitely going way out in the middle of nowhere for a revive tower? Boss Esports with a solo as well. Hopefully can stay alive to be able to get the rest of the team back here. Trying to get in and get it. Ooh, nice shots. The Beast. Team 7. Faith down and out. Nicely done. All right, our zone that did shift kind of towards that west side. It's still keeping some good places, and for these teams to loot up and grab any extra supplies. SkyWelt in a little bit of trouble. They got two of their members that have been knocked. Two of them are up on their feet. If they can get these revives, it's going to keep them a full squad. And they're going to be up to a full squad here. Will reign with 3 eliminations. So reign with 3 eliminations. They are a duo here. But again, they can still get, if they can get to a revive, they can bring those other 2 members back. All right, 4 sexy frogs with 1 elimination. They are sitting as a team of 3 currently right now. All right, TacoLovers with 3 eliminations and sitting as a team of the 3. All right, it looks like Flux might have gotten that revived. But now may be in trouble as members of the other team have parachuted in. Oh, and a Flux is down and maybe out. They may be our first team. No, they're our second team that is going to be down and out. So they just actually lost a few members, but our second team is going to be Arabic Boys. Team 11 have been down and out. Entity still alive with 4 eliminations. They are doing it better this match than they did our first 2 here. But they are a full squad. And they're going to be taking on NEXUS. This is a 4v4. This could be anybody's match here. It depends on who's going to be able to outshoot who. That was a beautiful grenade. See, are they going to try to get this revive? That's not going to be an easy revive. Season down. We're in trouble. Raisin coming in with the revive tower. bringing back their entire team. Raven with some good shots there. Ooh, raising it down and out. All right, our zone shifts once again. We still have quite a bit of teams that are still remaining. All right, we've got a few good teams that are still sitting as a duo, and then a couple of them that are still a solo and a trio. All right, teams are going to be rotating in. We've got 16 teams that will be remaining. They're going to be rotating into that zone. As the zone here, we have about 15 seconds or so for that zone does start pushing their players outside the zone into the very next one here. All right, Sacred with a member down, a member disconnected, so they are going to be a duo here. Ooh, grenade was out and well placed. Man, Cruz has been taken out. It's been dropped. It's all gonna be, and they're gonna. That team is Team 20. Sacred is down and out and back to the lobby that they went, where they will wait for match 4 and our final match for tonight. High Velocity with 5 eliminations up on the board and is recalling their last member here. So they're going to be back up to a full squad. Still got quite a bit of teams. All right, our teams are rotating in here. Alright, Bullet Club holding into the zone very nicely. Alright, Nova with some good shots there. Does get a drop on for Sexy Frogs. Alright, Flux is in a little bit of trouble, taking some fire from a couple of other angles. All right. Both of them crashed. So we're going to get y'all back here momentarily. Just hang tight here with us as we're trying to get them loaded right back up. And with it doing like that, when it gets really crazy down to a few of those teams, it gets crazy where it just crashes like that. But we're going to get y'all back here. And back in the action we are. 11 teams are remaining, and our zone is closing in very close here. We've got Team Velocity kind of hanging out. They are, again, it did crash again there. Let's see if we can get y'all back up on the alt backup cam here. So we had those 11 teams, and Velocity had the center zone. And it looks like they still do have that center zone. Let's go see if we can get y'all here on with it. So they are in that zone right now. So they're dead center. These teams are going to be closing in on them fairly quickly. Let's jump with it. All right, there we go. Did not last very long. Let's see if we get y'all in here into this one right here. Come on. So Skybot was laying down some fire, got another one just at the, there's going to be URZA Skybot with some shots. Doesn't look like anything connected, maybe a few there. Team 4 Bullet Club has a member down. 8 teams are remaining. And a Velocity still kind of in that center. And all of these teams are closing in. So Velocity could rack up some eliminations here for the team. Club with it looks like they have a member down. So check it out. They got a member down, so they're sitting as a duo here, quickly trying to get it up, get their teammate up. They got 5 eliminations. For a Sexy Frogs is rolling in quick. Member gets it dropped in. 2 members have been dropped. They are now sitting as still sitting as a full squad. They did eliminate Bullet Club there, so they're going to be sitting as a full squad here with 7 eliminations. Fearless 4. Let's go check them out. There with 7 eliminations as well, and still sitting as a full squad. Luxury gets dropped and taken out from the vehicle. And TacoLovers haven't been eliminated. We are now just this quick down to 4 teams are remaining. Velocity with a member down. Fearless 4 with a member down as well. Looks like they're going to go for that revive. We've got 4 MV sitting as a duo. 7 eliminations. A lot of these teams have 7 eliminations. 4 Sexy Frogs. 8 eliminations. A full squad moving into the final zone. And they are kind of stuck here. Let's see if they can slide in and up to the center of the zone. 3 teams are remaining. Velocity, 4 Sexy Frogs, and 4 MB. All teams that are still remaining are sitting as, well, 4 Sexy Frogs is still sitting as a full squad, so it is gonna be crazy. That zone's moving in, so the zone is gonna start biting. Velocity down and out. 2 teams remain. 4 MV and 4 Sexy Frogs as they're making their way into the zone, trying to stay alive, stay ahead of that zone. Flux is down, a Master Smile is down. Who's it gonna be? 2 good grenades. XC3, last one still standing. Grenade down and out. A beautiful grenade from long range. 4 MB taking that chicken dinner for match number 3. 4 Sexy Frogs coming in second. Velocity coming in third. Fearless 4 coming in fourth. URZA coming in fifth. TacoLovers coming in sixth. Bullet Club coming in 7th, Entity coming in 8th, Ripped coming in 9th, NEXUS coming in 10th, SkyWelt coming in 11th, Rain coming in 12th, Ripped, the other team for Ripped coming in 13th, URZA Esports coming in 14th, Sacred coming in 15th, Rain coming in 16th, Alpha 4 17th, and the Arabic Boys coming in 18th, and the Beast coming in 19th. Going all out goes to Klaus with 9 eliminations, definitely putting some points up there on the board for the team. Bullet Club Hooks with the best companion with 4 rescues, and Klaus dealing that final kill, giving 4 MV the chicken dinner for match 3. All right, hang tight. We'll get you into match 4 and our final match for tonight. All right, our last and final match for tonight. We're back here in Erangel. Just a reminder, there is a giveaway. If y'all are tuning in or have not done it yet, head over to the Chosen Events Instagram, follow them over there, comment on their posts that they have, and then also like and subscribe for another entry for the giveaway. And the giveaway is a $10. So make sure you get your screenshots in, head in and post them into the Discord in their giveaway section, so you can get your name on the Name of Wheels and get a chance to be able to win the $10. We're coming out of the military base all the way up through the mansion out towards Kamishki area, the Kamishki area. So got some good places for these teams to jump down, loot up, suit up, and grab and take on fights for the final time for tonight for our last match. We've got School, Rozhok, Pachinki, Yasnaya Polyana. We've got Milta Power, Lapovka Prison, Novo Ripnoy, the military base, as well as Stalbert. If the teams wanted to get out there a little bit farther, such as Severny, Shooting Range, maybe even out to Georgia Pool or Primorsk, these teams will have to jump down, grab a vehicle, and then move out in those directions to get away from this flight path. We've got teams jumping right in the military base. So it looks like we've got 3 teams, but let's wait here momentarily to see if these teams, where all of these teams are going to be landing before we jump right on into with team 3. It's going to be Rain. Looks like all our teams are out and they're floating. Let's hop right on in with Rain, team 3. And they are looting up. We also have a Rain Galaxy that's in the area too, so they're in the military base, so they're going to be looting here in the little buildings. Alright, the Beast team 7 started out this our last match here as being a team of 3 and is quickly down to a solo. Can Hitman hold it together? Gets a drop shot and third, trying to go around in circles, does not take it, but does get an elimination right before going out. So both teams that remain inside the military base are both Rain teams. So we've got Rain and then Rain Galaxy. Let's see which team is going to come out of here alive. V is down for Rain Galaxy. And Klutz is halfway in health and needs to heal up. Alright, Mind is still looting. Alright, we're gonna try to get V up. V is back up. As a Rain is definitely moving in really, really quickly here. Is it gonna be a Rain Galaxy or a Rain Esports? Alright, somebody's got a DBS in hand, and once again, DBS up close and personal is very dangerous. Alright, looks like we're going to head over to Yasnaya Polyana here really quickly, where we have about 4 or so teams in the area as well. We've got TacoLovers in the Yasnaya Polyana. We've got the URZA Esports as well. All right, so those two teams are inside. Yasnaya Polyana. 4MV gets out of there, so they are scattered out quite a bit here. Headed over into Milta really quickly before we head back over to the military base. We've got URZA team 15 trying to hold it down here with a team of 6. That's going to be ripped. One of the teams. I'm going to hold right here just a moment before we head back over to the military base. Both of these teams are sitting as a full squad. Jumping right back in with Rain. Rain Galaxy up to 6 eliminations. In a Rain Esports Team 3 has already down to just a solo. Our teams that have been eliminated so far for this match are the Beast. Now it's going to be Team 7 and a Team 16 NEXUS Alliance. MV. Ooh, nice jump shot with a shotgun there. Klaus with an elimination. Ripped with a member down. Ripped with 2 members down. Are they going to be able to hold their own here? No, they are down and out. So Team 8, Ripped Academy, have been eliminated. We've got 11 teams that are still remaining. All right, both of our teams, TacoLovers and Boss Esports, are still both inside of Yasnaya Polyana. We'll keep an eye on those 2 teams here. All right, our zone's going to be shifting here right now. Ooh, another good zone. We've kept the school, Razak, Yasnaya Polyana, Shelter, Prison, Milta, and Farm. Some good places for these teams to be able to get any last minute stuff that is needed. All right, 4MV, we're actually going to jump in with them here. So Team 5, they are kind of almost dead center. So with 4 eliminations, Looks like they're going to try to find a good little place to hold up and wait for that zone to reshift again. Fearless 4 coming out of Severny. Rain and driving around. Alright, teams are moving into zone. TacoLovers, so they could be, they did. Nicely done. TacoLovers live to see another day as a full squad. So Taco Thursday, I believe, got shot out of the vehicle. So they've got TacoLovers got 2 of their members down right now. So that's going to be 3 members. Taco Tuesday, last one still stands. Can they clutch it here and be able to get some revives? It does not. So Taco Tuesday will be moving forward for TacoLovers as the solo. With some shots there. Didn't get any hits, but now they definitely know where they're at. Rain and Galaxy making their way out of the military base. They are up to 7 eliminations and sitting as a team of 3. Exxon with the velocity has been eliminated. So 4MV up to 8 eliminations, and they are in the center of this zone. Okay, taking some hits. Oh, and gets shot out of the back of the buggy. Klaus is down now. Can they get revived? Definitely was not able to get revived at all. Only 1 player still remain, or 2 players remain for Team 5. Skybot is down. Looks like they're gonna have 1 member that is still gonna stand unless they can get this revive. Link's trying to get it, come in for a revive. For MV pushing up the staircase is going to be very challenging. So not able to get that revive and down and out. All right, team 5 here. Ten eliminations for the team. That is insane. All right, mansion, shelter, prison, still in zone. Oh, Wanko did give some shots there. Seven teams are remaining. TacoLovers. Taco Tuesday is still staying alive. Alright, ripped with 4 eliminations. Team of 3 playing in that zone as the zone does shift. We're 6 teams remaining. Entity, team 22, still alive. They've got 1 member though, so Deep is the last one still standing, and they have a total of 6 eliminations for the team. Alright, Fearless 4 moving into the center of the zone, where they got ripped at the prison. And they currently have 0 eliminations, but have plenty of time to be able to get some eliminations for this match. Alright, shots are being fired here. Looks like we're going to be down to 5 eliminations. Alright, Capaberas. He does get on the roof there and definitely gives a little bit of help there with being able to see a long range. Boss Esports up to still sitting as a full squad, but 0 eliminations. Laying down some fire, did get quite a few hits there, did get a few, I believe he got a drop there. Boss Esports back up on their feet as a full squad. Ooh, a good grenade. Molly kind of did get inside. Alright, 5 teams remain. And it looks like Team 18 is going to come in silently here. They don't have a vehicle at all. All right, we are closing in. All right, Flicky is down for ripped. It was trying to get across, but was unable to, and is quickly taken out. Alright, Fearless 4 is still alive with just being a duo, looks like. And Sandy is down, gonna get revived. This will be keeping Fearless 4 up to a team of 3. And for Sexy Frogs with 11 eliminations, they do have a member that is down right now. If they can get the revive, that's going to keep them sitting as a duo here. Boss Esports, 0 eliminations. Got a member that's low, very low in health, and one I believe has been knocked already. Well, teams are remaining. Oh, excuse me. 3 teams are remaining. 4 MV with 12 teams that have been eliminated. They have quite a bit of eliminations. Alright, Ripped being a solo. Fearless 4 being a solo. Professor down and out. We're now down to 2 teams. Luxury is in trouble. GG's, nicely done. For MV coming in first, taking that chicken dinner. Fearless 4 coming in second. Ripped coming in third. Boss Esports coming in fourth. Entity coming in fifth. Rain coming in sixth. TacoLovers coming in seventh. Bullet Club coming in eighth. Velocity coming in ninth. Rain, I believe, is coming in at 10th. 4 Sexy Frogs coming in 11th. Ripped coming in at 12th. URZA coming in at 13th. NEXUS coming in 14th. And the Beast coming in 15th. Going all out with 6 eliminations goes to Aces Deep. Definitely putting some points up on the board for the team. And the best companion with 2 rescues. All right, that is it for tonight. Guys, thank y'all so very much for tuning in, supporting these teams, supporting the stream. Thank you for all of the new subscribers. I do appreciate it. Can't thank y'all enough for coming out and supporting the stream. Until next stream, guys, I will catch y'all later on another time on another stream. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's Monday.